Bar, Sensation, Jamarcus. What's up, guys?
Minge.
Minge!
The only thing you can say on Twitch and not get told off.
Minge? Is that a derogatory term that is like so unknown because it's up in the north? Zeb's like, it's time! It is time. Oh man.
Ask Noise.
I'll ask Noise what Minge says.
Minge.
Minge.
You fucking minge.
You know, my uncle was up in Blackpool, I think, this week. Is that like the Vegas of England? Blackpool?
In the vaguest possible sense.
I mean, the most, like, it has a strip. It has, I guess it has, what does it have? Roller coasters, right? And, like, fireworks and stuff. It's kind of like the yeah, I guess it's the Vegas, right? I don't know. It's like the party city, maybe?
It's up north, where everything's poor, so...
Oh, it's up north where everything's poor. Okay, so that works out, too. What's up? It's like you're looking straight at me. Oh, I can't look straight at you this way, yeah. Or you can come look at Sensation. One second, let me move the thing over. Where is it?
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
We used to do this thing when we would stream and whatnot. We'd like it like really soft like this and talk to the mic. We just mess with people so much.
Only you can hear me.
Only you can hear. What are you drinking today? Tea? Coffee? What do we got?
I always drink coffee.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't made any coffee today yet. I've slept for the last like 20 hours. I was volunteering this whole weekend for a big like Burning Man event, and
Again.
This last weekend, not last night. I streamed yesterday, but honestly, I don't even really remember streaming yesterday. I was in such a daze because I've just been like up so much. I was like, wait, did I stream yesterday? It's like, yeah, I streamed for almost 3 hours. So like getting back today, I finally feel more normal because I reset on sleep. I slept, must have been like 16, 17 hours just today.
Wow.
Like yesterday. I was just like, yeah, I was passing out trying to help some student last night at like 10 p.m. with their college essays. I literally fell asleep on the call. Like, I woke up to my phone ringing, and they were like, are you still there? And I was like, oh, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I just need to go to bed. Oh, Christ.
Work smarter, not harder.
There you go. Work smarter, not harder. I agree.
See, I'm saying this to the Japanese all the time. It's like, oh, no, it needs to have the appearance of hard work. It's like, right, do you understand the word efficiency?
Yeah. No. The Japanese are very efficient, I think, usually.
No,
you know.
no.
No? You don't think so?
Having worked with and for them, no, it's all about perception. It's like,
interesting.
You can't be the first person to leave the office or whatever it is that you're doing. It's all about perception, and then you have to go to the bar with them after the fact.
And you have to party hard, and you have to get pissed drunk, and then like it's like it's part of their culture. It's like work hard, play hard.
Yeah, but it's just like so massively inefficient, and I'm sitting there trying to explain this to them with the words that they can understand, because they don't have some of these terms. This is the weird thing about language. Not
the words don't exist for
language.
It. Right? Yeah. Okay.
The efficiency does, but it's
I would hope efficiency exists as a word. But you're talking about the way they give off the perception of it. That word doesn't exist.
It's like working in the office for 10 hours. Are you insane? And like, what do you mean? It's, well, if you have somebody work for 10 hours and not have any personal life, then their efficiency will go through the floor very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just sitting there arguing. It's like, oh, no, that's the way we do things. Well, you're doing it wrong then.
You should maybe inspect something. Zev says they're super efficient. They work 25 hours a day.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. I remember there being something. I don't know. I'm always browsing Instagram and stuff, whatnot. But yeah, there's like a term for you have to drink with your boss, and if you don't drink with your boss, like you don't get hired. Like you're not seen as trustworthy. So like, what's wrong with you? You know, it's not the healthiest of things, I guess, right? And then they have the burnout, right? All the youth are like killing themselves, right? Or they're literally working themselves to death, right? They work so much that they have a heart attack at like 30.
That's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
That's not a modern phenomenon. That's been going on since I was a kid.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what's the modern? What would you say is the modern development now in Japan for like work? Is it now that there's more of an appearance of it and that it's not actually real? Japanese word. Look it up.
I don't know. It's just they work themselves to death.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
they do that.
can't seem to get it through to them that people need personal lives or the whole thing's a moot point.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Ooh, there's actually. Ooh.
It's like you 6 months to. It'll take you 6 months to finish something that'll take a week.
The Japanese apparently have something called inemuri, which involves sleeping while present, which can help people stay refreshed and focused. I'm looking at this right here. Inemuri, just sleeping while you're there, just sleeping in front of people. I guess I don't know.
I'd have to see it spelled. Man.
In kanji. I don't know. Inemuri.
Nodding off.
Yeah, nodding off.
Just at the wheel.
I did that last night. I 100% did that last night. I felt kind of bad, but also I told that student, I was like, man, I'm really tired. Like I'll try and help you, but I'm so tired. Inemuri. Yeah, I will say the one thing I noticed when I was in Japan is that there's not really many police around. They don't really have a big there's a big police presence in the United States. I don't know about in the UK. I forget. Are there a lot of just police walking around in the UK?
There's not a lot of police, period.
Oh, okay. Also, they're not really armed, right? They just have billy clubs.
Tasers.
And tasers, I guess, yeah.
You'll have a hard time finding a police officer without a taser at this point.
I see, because of the people with the knife attacks. Everyone's running around with knives now these days.
Well, this is going to sound racist, but this is the truth of the matter. We
It's okay.
invited a lot of people to this country about 20 years ago.
Sure.
And they've all had 10 children each, who have all had 10 children each in that period of time. Add that with a lack of education, you end up with a lot of black-looking people stabbing each other.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. And then just the violence just starts, and then you're just like, oh, okay. Yeah.
The irony is it's statistically just non-British people
who are causing all the violence. Yeah. I know people hate this. If you go into ChatGPT and you say if 10% of the population is causing 50% of the violence, what should you do? They love tricking this with cows or something. They say let's say I have a flock of cows and 2 of the cows are causing all the problems for all the other cows. What should I do with the 2 cows? And they're subtly hinting at racist or anti-Semitic overtones. That's what they're getting at. Yeah. That's usually what they're doing.
Well, I mean, it's not even a race thing anyway. That because there was an old social experiment in the 1950s where you take 10 children and you put one bad child in with them, and the other 10 turn bad as a result.
Oh, interesting.
And they tried it again and again and again and again and again. Same result every single time.
So just having one bad influence can have a massive spreading effect on everybody else. Wow.
Or in layman's terms, the minority will always spoil it for the majority. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to legislate for that stupidity, and then you really do spoil it for everybody else.
Yeah, and then it's a whole fucking mess. Beep boop, beep boop. What's up, Laz? Go on, Sensation.
Being racist.
I know. I say there's always some truth in between. I get upset when some legitimately racist people start trying to use science to back up their racism, but then I also get mad when some super anti-racist people just start ignoring data, just ignoring numbers, and I'm just like, no, that's science. Science is not racist. There are numbers.
Well, phrenology. That's the one thing that always springs to mind when.
Phrenology? What's phrenology?
They try to prove that. This is the racial.
Oh, the skull bumps. Oh, is this where if they look like monkeys, they must be like monkeys or something?
That cracks me up every time. It's
this
science too. Someone will say, and it's well,
okay, well,
proven science.
Yeah, okay, yeah. This is kind of racist science. I mean, science is racist sometimes, but again, this is just this is racist people using science to try and be racist. But in general, I feel like numbers. Dude, this is hilarious. Really, parental love. Really, this was what they were doing, dog.
Bruh.
The unmotherly, the devoted wife, but poor wife, parental love deficient, parental love very large. What the hell? Dude, how'd they come up with this shit? This is fucking hilarious. People. What's up, Mikasa? Good to see you, dude.
Yeah, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How's are you at uni right now? College? I forget. Which one are you at?
Yeah, I'm at college.
Nice. How's it
No,
going?
first, it's going good. Studying engineering. It's getting
Still-
tough. Got a lot of assignments due, but we're getting through it.
Nice. What class are you taking? Is it like a mechanics class, statics class? What is it?
So the course is biomedical engineering, so I'm taking a few math classes,
Oh, fuck yeah.
programming classes. Speaking of math,
You need
got
help with
time for
math?
some?
I got time for math. I do. Yeah. We'll
Dude,
start stream off.
those-
Did you drop it into screenshots? Did you drop a screenshot? I can just go through real quick.
Yeah, can I do it here?
Yeah,
In the minge.
Yeah, you can do here in the chat too if you want. Yeah, the minge. What did we say minge?
Minge.
Minge. Binge.
Alright, here's I think I sent it. This
cool.
one.
It's coming in. It's coming in. Oh wow. Oh Jesus Christ, what's going on?
It's not as complicated as it seems. Like the
Okay.
professor said, you have to break it down. It simplifies, but I'm not sure where to start.
Okay, all right, we'll take a look at here. Let's start the stream off, and then we'll start doing some questions. And then, what is it? Keel says, anyone know of random math stuff you can do with a sequence of numbers? A good person for that would be e to the 2I pi. He does a lot of, like, cool, just, like, I think that's called, like, real analysis, or, like, number theory. So let me, here, what is it? Neil. Here, check out, e to the 2I pi. Here we go. Math streamers. There you go. That's a list of all the math streamers there, Neil. Go follow all of them. And some of those guys are a lot. They do like math for like fun, for like puzzles. I tend to do math here to help out middle school, high school, college kids with more applicable stuff. I like math puzzles; they're fun. But those guys like eat, breathe, and sleep math. Some of them. So yeah. If you have a question, you can bring it here, and we can try to go through it, Neil. I'd love to try it. But in terms of just like doing math as a hobby for fun, those guys are better. And then 1K says, "Oh, can you do my English question?" Yeah, let me help out Mikasa here with the math, and then I'll get to attempting to doing some English. That English like frustrates me, but yes, we'll do it. All right, cool. All right, let's start off the stream. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Sox Gold with Sax Education. The streaming helps you with math, homework, science, homework.
Yeah.
I'm joined by the always awesome Sensation Black. Maybe we'll have Ramton come by at some point. We'll see. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, equities. Equity, come on, dog. Is that really your question, dog? Chill, bro. What? It's like the easiest thing ever. Okay, let's pull this in. What is this?
Mikasa bailed out.
Oh, they'll come back.
Come back. Come back.
Come back, Mikasa. Oh, there you go. You're back, Mikasa.
My internet's still so bad.
You're all good. You're all good. Here, I can probably just make a way for you to like. How do I make it so that people can just get on the stage? What's our role for that? I think there's a role for that. What do I? Oh, here we go. I'll just say you're an AMA podcast guest. There you go. So I think you should be able to just always.
Let's
You
go.
You should be able to just always join the stage without having one of us like get you on there. I think so. I think that should work. All right, this is loading in. It's a big image, I guess.
Engineering advice: always plug into the router.
Always plug into the router. What the what? What did you say, Sensation? The what? The router?
Don't use Wi-Fi.
Oh, don't use Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, this looks like differential equations almost. Yeah. Doxorubicin in vascular blood, doxorubicin extracellular space, and doxorubicin inside the cell prove that CI reaches a maximum whenever CV is less than CE. And then what is W? Oh, wait, no. W is a constant. Oh, okay. All right, this isn't too bad. All right, here, let's take a look at this.
It's not just watts.
Yeah, watts. Yeah, no, but this is biotech, so this is probably, I don't know, some, like, mixing function or something. Okay. Oh, I see. Pharmacokinetics. What's up, 12? Good to see you. What's up, Equity? Good to see you. Okay.
Good news, everyone.
good news, everyone. Is that from Futurama?
It is.
Oh, that's a classic one. Thank you for the gift, Ray. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Thanks for participating in our server and doing things. That's why I always try to like show. I know it's probably, you know, the world is kind of fucked these days, and I know like students probably don't see the long-term benefits of like getting an education right now because they're like, even people like me can't even afford a house at this point. And I have a PhD. I did like arguably the most education that was needed, and it's still hard for me to just like afford basic things. I don't know why. So I try to like show the children that it's still worth it to get an education because at least you can earn Fortnite currency, and you know, maybe keep the hope going. Oh, there's a lot of symbols in here, Mikasa. Wow. Okay. I think we're just gonna like simplify some of them, right? I'm just gonna like simplify some of these. Fortnite. I need to play. Apparently the new season's pretty lit. I haven't played it yet. I've been playing the few video games I have played have been with Zev, with Hebrew. I've been playing the finals. I enjoy that game. That game's great. Okay, so that's DCI. It's about to be the end of the month. It's about to end in a month. Oh, okay. Oopsies. Well, then I got to get on it quick. Okay, and then we have DCE over DT is equal to this omega function, or W function. And then this is CVT minus CET. And then minus some rho M. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this is differential equations because I see derivatives of like quantities, and then I see the non-derivatives also in there. Like, you know, this is a derivative, and then this is not the derivative. So it's something where like the rate at which something is changing is based on the current concentration that's there. I'm trying to think of like a real world example where this happens. Oh, predator prey is the easiest one, right? The rate at which, you know, the amount of prey, let's say the amount of eagles in a forest change is based on how many eagles are in the forest. Yeah, that's a good one. Like if there are a lot of eagles, then probably the growth of eagles will increase. Or sometimes it decreases because then there's competition. There's like not enough like mice to go around and eagles go hungry. Okay, here we go. All right, this is it. Okay, in the concentration. Okay, I don't care what the things are, actually. A lot of ODEs, cosine half-life stuff. That's really cool. Nice. Okay, so we want to prove that CI reaches a maximum. So CI is equal to a max when CV is less than... What's up, Graham?
What's good? Sensation, let me hit that hoe.
Let me hit that. Dude, stop. He's across the other end of the country, dude. Other end of the globe.
I can do a cross world hit.
Cross world hit. Y'all gotta chill.
To be fair, it's a bag.
It's a bagpipe? What's a bagpipe?
Oh my god, what is wrong with this fucking microphone?
Oh, Andrew says what's up.
Oh, what's up? Ramiro? Or who? Your other friend?
Andrew. Yeah,
Andrew.
Friend.
Oh, the guy that came with you to the after party that I had?
Yeah.
Nice. What's up, Andrew? Tell him to join my server so I can help him with school.
He did join the server.
Sick. Tell him to ask questions so I can help him with school.
Oh my god. Let him get back to school first.
Are you all expelled from school?
No, he graduated. He's just going back for his credits.
Oh,
I have
good.
More credits than him, though.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, let me help you all with school.
Yeah,
and also stop.
School, please.
Don't stop getting kicked out at what, you got kicked out of work today because they said you looked like you were chilling too much?
No, I didn't get kicked out. I got in trouble for looking too chilling. Like if I was chilling at home or some shit.
I think that's just a nice way of them saying you're not looking professional.
You look
well, or you look like a gang. You look like a gangbanger. That's probably what they were saying.
I don't look like. No, like why did you take your?
I don't know.
So horns.
Yeah. Okay. One sec. Quick detour.
I'm professional.
This was the picture. This was the picture that this is what you sent us. You said that they said this looked too chillin'. Well, maybe like I don't know. Wearing the cross outside is probably like kind of like a gang sign, and I don't know.
What?
Like, wash your hair, dog.
Go
me on Discord.
Go, please wash your hair, dude.
Oh, my hair is always washed. I make sure to. I brush my hair 3 times while I'm in the shower.
Okay.
I have dedication to my hair.
Okay. Yeah. It's the mid taper, dude. It's for me, bro. It's the fucking broccoli hair. Y'all stop with the broccoli hair, please. Stop.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Oh no, the broccoli boys, dude.
I don't know. Those weren't good in the 80s. They're not good now.
Yeah. Is that a thing in the UK? Is the broccoli haircut a thing? Is it? It was big here, like for a couple months.
Yeah,
it's not really broccoli. It doesn't look like broccoli. Bro, fuck you.
All right.
It looks
sorry,
like a wonder. It looks like a wonderful hair.
it looks like broccoli. What's up,
Oh,
Equity?
totally.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Sensation? Sorry about the haircut. About the broccoli haircut.
They tried it briefly. People just kept getting the fuck kicked out of them.
Yeah.
Get the shit kicked out of
Oh
him.
man, I would not do
God.
good in the UK.
No.
It's all violence all the time.
Same.
Little case of the ultra violence, dude. Let's see. How do you prove this? Mikasa did. Wait, is Mikasa in this call with us?
I
Oh.
keep trying to bring him in, but he's in and out. In and out.
Oh no. Oh, something's wrong with this thing. Okay. Because they wanted to prove that prove that CI reaches a maximum when CV is less. Oh, you're here. Okay, what's up, Mikasa? When CV is less than CE. Yeah. Here, try leaving,
Try it.
and then try leaving the stage and joining the stage again. Yeah.
Oh, dear, you're frozen for me.
I'm frozen?
I think it's just my Discord again. Though.
Oh, is Discord messing up today, dude? That's so annoying.
You're on stream, fine. So
Okay. Here, let me get him back in. There we go. Oh.
fuck is going on?
Trying to get him back. Maybe I need to take his roles away. Maybe he can't be a... Yeah, I can see you now. You're good. Maybe I make him not a podcast guest. Let me... Ugh. Discord today, dude. I swear. One sec. Settings. Permissions. Who's a stage monitor? Let me add Mikasa. There you go. Okay, I added you manually, Mikasa. So you should be able to join. You shouldn't have to request to speak. You should just be able to join it. Yeah, if not, yeah, try.
Wait for it.
Yeah, try to maybe get out of Discord, join back on Discord, and then it should work.
Mhm.
Yeah. Here we go. We'll see. They made it
Advice
weird.
for
Okay.
next time.
So now he should just be able to join. I don't think you need to request to. You should just be able to click like speak on the stage, because I made you a stage moderator. Pretty sure I did, right? If I look at roles. Okay, I can invite.
Drag him to the stage.
Yeah, we can't. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't drag people to the stage on Discord. They should fix that. We can only invite people. It's kind of old. What's up, Centennial? Ice cream cone haircut is better. What's the ice cream cone haircut? What? Y'all got the ice cream cone haircut? Maybe. Okay, maybe I can do this. One second. Let me do it this way. Mikasa. Wait, I'm gonna switch devices. Okay, that's cool, dude. Here, let me. I don't want to kick you. How do I? Okay, there. I can disconnect you, and then I can maybe manually invite you this way. Yes. There we go. Does it work?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Discord's fucking finicky. I hate that it won't let me manually put people on the stage. They just don't let us do it for some reason. I don't know. It's so dumb.
It's so weird.
Anyways, I was getting at we were doing this question. Okay, so usually CI is a max, right? When the derivative of that is equal to 0, right?
Exactly. So the first equation, dci over dt,
Yes,
we set that equal to 0.
I agree with that. And then that's
And
going to give us an expression maybe for, I want to say this, which I can then plug into here.
Wait, let me go back to the screen.
Yeah, here. Let me say dci dt is equal to 0. So then this will go away because I can just divide by m on both sides. All right, so we don't need this anymore. And then I can say that ci. I'm gonna just get rid of this the whatever of t's. Like we know their functions. Ci over ci plus ki is equal to CE over CE plus K phi, I guess, right? Yeah? Oh, interesting. I think so, right?
Another bit was you see the second equation?
Yes. This one down here?
Yeah, the second bracket.
Yes.
You notice how it's the same as the top one?
It is. Oh, so this whole thing just goes to 0. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That whole thing goes to 0.
I don't know what to do from there.
Okay, all right, yeah, you're right, yeah, no, yeah. So he brings up the good point that this whole thing is basically this, and we're gonna say that when this derivative is 0, well, it's either a max or a min. We don't know which one it is. How could we determine whether it's a max or a min though? There's a way.
To determine this max, you actually take the second derivative.
Good, you take the second derivative, right? Yeah, the first derivative tells me that it's a critical point, which could be a bunch of things, right? That could be a max, it could be a min, it could also be a saddle, right? It could be one of these. It could be a saddle point, where it's not really a max or a min. So I feel like this is what happens. So I'm going to get that DCE dt, right, is equal to this CVT minus CE of t. And then I think what I want to do, I want to take the second derivative of this. I want to take another derivative. Which, oh, Jesus Christ, that's going to be messy. But okay, but the only things that change, right, are CE and CI, yeah?
CE and CI.
Because K, M, and phi are all constants, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the constant.
K, phi. Okay, so watch this. Okay, so this is going to be a couple quotient rules we have to do, okay? So if I do ddt of this, that's going to be equal to m, and then it's the derivative of this. So this is, do you remember the quotient rule for derivatives?
Yeah.
Good. So,
yeah.
so derivative of the top, so I'm going to say dce dt times the bottom, which is kind of annoying, ce plus ke phi, minus the derivative of the bottom, which is just going to be dce dt times the top, which is ce, and then it's all over the bottom squared. Ke phi. Okay, and then we're going to do this minus derivative of the top, dci dt times ci plus ki. I'm dropping the of t on some of them because I don't know. Okay, and then minus dci dt times ci of t. Okay. And then that's all over this mess. CIT plus KI. All of that squared. And I need this, if this is a max, I need this to be negative. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this needs to be less than, less than 0. Right? Okay. So, okay, here we have an expression for DCE, right? It's CV minus CE. Oh, so here's the cool thing, right? Because if CV is less than CE, right, that tells me that DCE is negative. Yes?
If CV is less than CE.
Yes. Then DCE DT is negative.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, so let's see how that maybe helps us here, right? Do I want to combine these two fractions? I could combine them, but then that means I got to multiply this on the top here and this on the top here. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Um,
Uh, there is a okay. Ooh, I think I might see something. Okay, I might see something here. There's a DCE in every term here, right?
there was another bit I should probably add.
Oh, is there? Do we have more information?
Not necessarily. It's just another step in the right direction. Yes. If I can freaking send it. I think it's this one.
Okay, coming in.
Yeah, same slide, but it's not the full answer.
All right, let's see what we got for here. Okay, cool. So yeah, they did the second derivative, right? That's what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Just don't know how in the second derivative, right? They got ke phi and ki out of the fraction.
Sure. Okay. Let's pull this. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we kind of came up with the same answer, you know, or the same process at least. It's uploading. It's kind of a big image, I guess. Yeah. K. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I see. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you want to see what this is? This is actually really cool, man. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Okay. Do you see how here I have DCE CE minus DCE CE?
Yeah.
That's gonna cancel, right? Oh, where did my thing go?
How?
Watch, I'll show you. Well, loading again. It's a big image. There we go. Okay. All right. So we agree up to here. Like this point's fine so far up to here.
Yeah.
So if I distribute this DCE onto both of these, I'm gonna have a DCE CE minus a DCE CE, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
That should
this
be
one will
T.
go away. This one will go away, and we're just left with derivative ke phi, and then here it's gonna also be derivative ki, whatever that was.
I see.
Okay. So yeah. So now I'm left with cool. So d squared ci dt is equal to big M. Yep. And then we got dce dt ke phi all over ce of t plus ke phi, all of that squared, minus dci dt ki ci of t plus ki squared. Okay, cool. And then I'm tempted to run this thing in it. No, DCI dt is 0 though, right?
DCI dt
Is 0. Wasn't that our first thing we said here?
Yeah.
We said DCI was 0 in order for there to be a max or a min.
That's true.
So this whole thing goes away. Yeah? Because this all goes away.
Yeah. It says, I think it says, it says that in the note as well.
Oh, does it? Oh, I'm not even looking at it. Okay. Yes, exactly. That whole thing goes to 0. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so that goes to 0. And then we're left with 0 is greater than or equal to, or greater than, I guess. And then this is going to be M DCE dt ke phi, and then ce of t plus ke phi squared. Okay, this will always be positive, right? Because it's squaring.
Square, yeah.
Cool. KE phi is a constant, so I have no clue what that's going to do. So now what I need is DCE to be negative in order for this to work.
They said that the constant's always going to be positive for some reason.
Okay,
In this
perfect.
case.
Well, yeah, they're probably like concentrations or something, which means that like they have to be positive. Okay, so this just tells me I need DCE to be negative, right? If this is negative, then we're satisfied.
Yeah.
And DCE being negative is this, so CV has to be less than CE. Yeah. Does that make sense? That's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Wait, can you go back to
Yeah.
the bottom equation?
Sure. Right here.
It's okay. So we just substituted things into each other, right?
Yeah, well, I instead of saying saying the second derivative was equal to this, I just said that, okay, 0 has to be greater than what all this is. Because I need this to be negative, right? I need this whole thing to be negative.
Oh wait, that's the second derivative.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So
This
what-
is
oh.
dc squared ci dt.
Okay. So what did we do with the second equation then?
Which second equation?
Where is it? DCE over dt.
Oh, okay.
Was that
you
what-
talk right here? This one right
Yeah.
here? Yes. So
yeah.
So what we did here was we noticed that DCI, right? DCI had to be 0 in order for it to be a critical point, which is either a maximum or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay?
Yep.
That whole thing is here in DCE. So that all goes away. Okay?
Yep.
So now I have a simplified form for DCE, which I just
Yeah.
left. I'm just like, all right, cool. Who cares? All right?
Yeah.
The next thing I did was, okay, but because what I care about is CI being a max, so I took the second derivative of
Yeah.
CI. That got me to here. We made some clever things where we're like, okay, cool, you know, these two cancel out, that's just algebra, right? It's just x minus x is 0. And then we noticed that, DCI shows up by itself here, and DCI is 0 from before because that's the condition. So then we get to here, and again we're still calculating what the second derivative is, and I need the second derivative to be negative in order for it to be a max. So it's concave down, and looking at what's left here, all the constants are positive, so those can't make it negative. Even more so down here, this has a square on top of it. So even if CE is negative, it's going to get popped out as positive. So this is the only, like, last hope for the rebellion to, like, cause DCI squared to be negative. And in order for DCE to be negative, we're like, oh, wait a minute. We came up with this nice little simple expression for DCE, which was that it's just W, a constant, and then it's CV minus CE. So this has got to be less than this for you to have a negative value there.
It has to be. So we just need to assume that's negative.
Well, we proved it's negative. We proved it's negative from here, right? In order for there to be a max, the second derivative of CI had to be negative. Okay, I think we wrote that somewhere, right? Or maybe I didn't. Okay, I did kind of here, I guess. Yeah, because second derivative. If this is CI, then this tells me that, you know, CI prime is equal to 0 and CI double prime is negative. So, and here it's just like it's kind of some analysis. I guess you could just like multiply this on both sides. It goes away, you know. And you don't have to worry about changing the sign because it's squared. It's always going to be positive. And yeah, so then you just show that, like, okay, cool, this goes away, this goes away, this all goes away. 0 has to be greater than or equal to DCE dt. So DCE dt has to be negative, right? Or DCE dt has to be less than 0. And then looking up here at what we have for DCE dt, in order for that to be less than 0, this must be big and this must be small. Small minus big is negative.
Yeah, but how do we know that's big and small?
We don't. We just know that CVE has to be less than CE. I'm using like yeah, right. If this is less than this,
always says that. That's the condition. If
Well, that's what we're
CVE
trying to
is less-
prove. Yeah, we're just trying to prove that it's a max when CVE is less than E. CE.
If CVE is less than CE.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to prove. We're trying to prove that CI reaches a max when CV is less than CE, and that's what we showed here, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. We proved it. That makes sense.
Yeah, Yeah.
Okay.
that's kind of cool, man. That's a cool question. Actually, I really like that question. That was actually kind of fun.
That's a classic engineering question.
Well, it's funny because this is where people start yelling at me, be like, "What's the point, Dr. Gold, of learning all this math? We're never going to use it in the real world." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, if you go high enough in the real world, like in this case, if we're looking at the dynamics of drug uptake, they are modeled as really cool mathematical equations that
Yeah.
if you start using this is stuff that you learn in high school calculus, right? First derivative is 0, second derivative is negative, it's a max. Now
Yeah.
you can prove that what is this, your concentration of doxorubicin inside the cells is maximal when the concentration in the vascular blood is less than the concentration in the extracellular space. And that has a real world thing to it. It's kind of cool.
W question.
Yeah, nice. Here, I'll dump this whole this picture of this so you can see it. I know I
Yeah.
kind of wrote all over the place. Notice how your teacher did kind of show the right way to start doing it. I guess what was it? They said it here. They gave some hints, right?
Yeah.
But they're not really explaining things very well. Like when they went straight from here to here. Yeah, I understand your confusion.
Yeah,
You're like, where the fuck did the K come from?
I understand why they do that though. They're really they really insist on not giving us any hints so we can solve it ourselves.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes sense.
I see. Yeah.
They're just trying to get us that engineering mindset.
Engineering mindset. It was like, yeah, here's a couple crumbs, figure it out. You'll get it. Oh, Simplex rated us. What about Simplex? Obi, we were doing Diffie-Q, man. This was your favorite, dude. It's real world Diffie-Q stuff. Obi's he's much better at differential equations than I am, but this was very simple differential equations.
When I first saw this question, I thought it would be partial differential equations.
Well, I don't see any partials. Those are full derivatives, right?
What would the difference be?
Yeah, so if we started having, I don't know, if it's like partial C, partial T, this becomes like partial differential equations. Oh, you mean what's the difference between, okay, and actually I don't know this answer. Maybe Obi can help me with this. You're saying what's the difference between this and this?
Exactly.
They look the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, Obi, what's the difference between these two again? I know this is you only consider X when you're taking derivatives, and this is called the full derivative or something.
I know how to do it, but I don't know the meaning of it.
Yeah, I don't know the meaning of it either. Maybe Obi can chime in with what the meaning, or maybe it's just a convention. Anytime I see we're taking, well, okay, I see. See how everything here is dt?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the derivative is taken with respect to that direction only, and all other variables are considered constant. Okay. I guess that's with this one. And with this one, are they not considered constant? Is that the difference between partial and this is called the full derivative? Oh, Obi says no. Uh-oh. And I believe this is called the partial. No. No. I'll wait for Obi to tell me this is called a full derivative. This is called a partial derivative. But yeah, from what I remember, it's maybe since everything was just dt, we could just write dt. But when we start having I don't know, dx, dy, dx, dz, or dx, I don't know, dy. Yeah. When we start changing the direction that we're taking the derivative of, that's when you need to start using partials. Here, everything was dt, I believe.
Wait, so what do you mean by changing the direction?
So yeah, okay. In functions, right, guys? When we talk about the direction, this is also where like gradient comes from. Have you seen this before? Gradient, right? The Nabla looking thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever we take, like, for instance, if this is f of x, okay, using full derivatives would be considering all positive derivatives, which really you would want different notation. Nabla. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, okay, I got this now. Okay. This is Nabla. Wait. Using full derivatives would be considering all possible derivatives, which you really... Nabla, okay. And then this is not using Nabla. Ah, okay. So the direction has to talk about, like... For instance, this is like y versus x. Let me just say this is y is equal to something, right? If I take, for instance, dy dx, the direction at which I'm taking the derivative is dx. It's like what we're looking, where we're seeing where the change is going. In 2 dimensions, it's almost just dy dx. That's it. Where this gets tricky is when you have stuff in multiple dimensions, like 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions, and you can choose a direction to start calculating the rate of change. So let me find an example of that. I need like a contour map is what I need. Contour map, partial derivatives. Yeah, here we go. Change in the temperature in your room over time. Oh, I like that. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, here's what Obi's saying. So let's say, for instance, this is a map of, I don't know, the temperature in my room. Let's say this is like where my computer is or something. So it's really hot, right? And then this is where like my air conditioning is. Okay. Yeah. So if we wanted to look at what the change of the temperature was spatially, right? That would be something like, for instance, and let's say this is like temperature, let's say like capital T, which is a function of the position x, the position y, and also a function of the time, right? Like what time of the day it is, okay? In doing so, for instance, I could freeze time and choose to say, okay, what is the change in the temperature as I travel just along the x direction? Or what is the change in the temperature as I travel along the y direction?
Wait, let's say, would you have to freeze 2 variables?
Yes, sorry, yeah. You'd have to choose a y, right? So if I wanted this, I would have to freeze y. I'd have to say, okay, y, for instance, y equals 0, t equals 0. Now tell me what the change in the temperature is. Yeah, it's like choosing a slice.
A slice, that's exactly what my professor said.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, choosing... Understand. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. It's like you're choosing a slice. Because then this contour can change over time, right? So that's the other thing. Now the whole map will change if we look at what's happening over the course of the day. And then that's another direction you can take the derivative of. Yeah, hold the position, look at it over time. It's a time slice, yeah.
But, wait. If you're considering time, then you would have 2 variables and 1 constant?
Yes. Well, no. So you would have to hold 2 of these constant, and then because this is temperature is the thing. It's not really a variable. It's what you're analyzing, right? Temperature in this case would be the color code, right? Let's say like white is hot and purple is cold. But then you have to hold the other 2 constant to then look at a graph of just how that slice, right? For instance, that temperature varies as a function of, let's say, position y. And in this case, right, it would just be something like this, right? If we were holding, if we held x was 0, t was 0, then we would just be looking at that. That is what we'd be looking at, yeah. You do the same thing in waves. So a lot of times in waves, they'll say like of x and of t, right? And this is referred to like some amplitude, okay? This always messes with me because this is also what they talk about looking at things in frequency space or in K space. Have you heard those words before, like K space, frequency space?
No.
No, it's okay. So let's say, for instance, I have a wave, right? that's traveling. No, I
Yeah.
think you're right, Obi. I think you're right. If you try to use both x and y as your slice, it gets complicated. This is more like your second partial derivative with respect to each direction. Yeah, so Obi's talking about like if let's say for instance I wanted to take it with reference to both of them, I could do this. This would be partial temperature, and then you would say partial x, partial y. You
What does
wouldn't.
that do?
Yeah. What does this do in the real world? It's a good question. Yeah, partial squared. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's partial squared. But I don't think this is not written as d squared t dx dy. Like, this is wrong. Because when you do that, I think you assume you're taking like the total derivative of everything. Yeah. This is like you're freezing things and taking it with respect to y, and then from there you're also looking at how it varies with respect to x, and then freezing the other things. Is that how it works, Obi? This comes up a lot in physics, though.
I recall
you'll-
something from it. Is that called a mixed derivative?
I guess it would be called a mixed derivative. Yeah. Obi says, man.
Is
It
that
says-
right, Obi?
Is this a mixed derivative? He says maybe it's mixed. Yeah, mixed partials. I don't know. It comes up a lot. What I wanted to show with the slice thing is that we could think about a wave, and let's think about like this refers to the amplitude. We can look at the amplitude of a wave with respect to time, right? Let's say you have like a rope, and you're swinging it up back and forth, right?
Yeah.
You can either you can either freeze time, right? You can say, okay, wait, t equals 0, like take a snapshot, like take a picture, and you can look at what the amplitude of this wave is at a bunch of different positions, right? Or you can pick a position on that string, and in that case, what you're doing is you're freezing the position. Let's say like x is equal to, I don't know, 2 or something, and you can look at how that amplitude is varying as a function of time.
I see.
Yeah, it's I'm trying. There's a nice Wikipedia like animation of this. Wiki. I think it's like group velocity or something. Probably shows it or something. They always have these really cool animations. Yeah, I like this. Here we go. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, so you could freeze this, right? This is it being like kind of like frozen. So let me copy that. And this would be a graph of what the amplitude of your wave is at different positions, right? Okay.
Mhm.
You could also pick a position and then show how the amplitude is changing as this evolves in time. Like kind of looking at what the orange dot is. That's a position that's moving. That's called group velocity. That's like a position within the wave that's moving. But you can think about like just sticking somewhere and looking at how the amplitude's changing there, and that's taking another like slice somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see.
Anyways, yeah, it's cool stuff. I like this question you gave. It's a very, very cool question. I like where it went down with like rabbit holes.
Yeah, it's pretty satisfying.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. All right. Does that make more sense to you? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah. If you have any other questions, Mikasa, please drop them in. I'm happy to go through them. I love them. They're really fun.
It's been a while since I've been on here.
Well, good, dude. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, obviously we're not going nowhere. And especially, well, I mean, maybe eventually, like, if the power cuts out or something, but, school year starts, school year ends, students come, students leave, but we still remain. We still endure. We endure, Sensation.
I appreciate that.
You're very welcome, dude. Yeah. I always love to hear, like, where people are, like, even if you don't have homework questions, if you're just like, hey, like, I got this crazy new job here or something, I always love to see just, like, where people are going. It's very cool.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do any programming languages when you were at
When
your
I was
PhD?
in my PhD, I coded in IDL mainly, which is
Right.
it's an astrophysics form of MATLAB.
Oh,
So it's mainly
Wait.
a computation language, or like data analysis.
did you use MATLAB before?
I've like briefly used MATLAB in certain cases, but for my PhD, just the way our department was set up and the way everyone in the field of plasma physics does stuff, for some reason, it's all done in IDL, which is it's a language similar to MATLAB in that it's heavily focused on like data analysis packages like Fourier transforms and spectral decomp, all that stuff. But that's getting phased out and is getting replaced with what's called Plasma Pi, which is a Python package that is free. See, the issue is that like the issue is that what is it? IDL MATLAB. These licenses are very expensive for universities and stuff, and because they know they can charge up the ass. But you have things like Plasma Pi, where they're taking open source Python. You don't have to pay for Python, and it's the same set of routines and useful tools that IDL uses. This is IDL language. This is what everyone loves. Everyone in my field liked this, but and if you ever like see graphs in scientific papers, you can tell immediately which ones were created in IDL, because they have like a certain like flavor to them. It's the same thing with MATLAB, right? You're just like,
Yeah,
I know what that graph looks like. I know that font.
So true.
Yeah. Yeah, NumPy has replaced... Oh, okay, so yeah, Obi says NumPy has replaced MATLAB for a lot of math applications. Yeah, so that's cool. So, yeah, what's happening is a bunch of these, people at these universities... And it's nice. There's a lot of funding going for this. I remember a couple grad students in my year ended up taking jobs with this because they would get research grants from the government to develop open source versions of IDL and MATLAB, so that universities don't have to keep being beholden and like paying like exorbitant amounts of money to get licenses.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Ethan? What's up, dude?
Hey, Dr. Go. I just uploaded a question.
Okay,
It's based
nice.
on, like, yeah, it was a math question. It's based on changing the subject of a formula. It's really confusing for me now because I think I'm losing my brain cells for this.
It's okay, dude. We'll get you. All right. One sec. Let me
And I
answer
think-
some of the chat questions real quick, Ethan, and then I can get to your stuff. Oh, also Ace has a
Could you
problem. He submitted
release-
first.
Could you like give me 10 minutes then so that you can answer my question? I'll be free by then. Just letting you know.
Oh, you'll be
ahead of
free in
time.
10 minutes. Yeah, that's cool.
So like
Okay.
6:10 or 7:10 for you.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll answer yours in like 10 minutes. Ace, that's okay if you can't make tomorrow's stream. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. I appreciate you guys making as many streams as you can. I try to reward you guys for doing that, but you don't have to make all of them. They're there for a reason. Anyway, yeah, Mikasa, why were you asking about the programming? Are you coding in Python in your degree program or what?
We're actually doing MATLAB.
You're doing MATLAB.
So,
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. I've just started recently. It took me a while to get used to it, but I think I'm getting there. I've got
Okay.
an assignment in about 25
Yeah,
days.
if you have questions about MATLAB, I can probably help. Sensation too, because we have like general coding knowledge, and a lot of the times it's just figuring out what the little translation is to like make
Just
that
like-
happen.
super niche stuff that I'm trying to do, you just can't find it on the internet. So, but then you can sort of figure it out yourself. To me, it's just trial and error.
Yes. Yeah. And well, it's a lot of times knowing how the algorithms work. For me, a lot of my coding in my PhD program was how do I analyze data in a certain way, which is like how do I go through the array of data in a certain smart way so that I can analyze like certain time points, or so I can make a nice slice graph. And that's just all algorithms that you eventually just you get good at doing them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Also, I mean, don't sleep on trying to use ChatGPT to write it. At least just to get inspiration, and then as long as you know how to actually code, the AI will sometimes come up with some clever ways to do things.
My school is very strict with ChatGPT. They're
Yeah.
very scared of it.
Yeah, I don't think people should be scared. I think we should embrace our overlords. AI is here to stay, and it's gonna be very helpful with things. So I think those that keep trying to like, resist it are gonna fall behind. You have to use it's like a tool. You imagine if when calculators came out, people with their slide rules were like, I don't trust those calculators. Like we should be using slide rules all the time. It's like,
That's
no,
so
dog.
true.
It's just so much more efficient. You still need to know. Or go on,
I wouldn't
Sensation.
say it was a comparison. If we're comparing it to tools, then it's a hammer made of sponge.
A hammer made of sponge? Explain that,
And-
bro.
and-
What's a hammer made of sponge?
Right, so the technology does improve every 18 months as per, oh Christ, Boyle's Law? Not
Okay,
Boyle's
yeah,
Law,
yeah.
that's Gaffel.
Ideal gas law.
Where technology improves itself every 18 months.
Fuck. What is that? Moore's law. Moore's law.
Boyle's Law, yeah, right, okay. Anyway, the implication is that unless the technology fundamentally changes, the amount of power required to make improvements grows exponentially rather than improving itself by double. So
Right.
we'll run out of power on the face of the Earth in 3 years.
Unless we come up with fusion.
Yeah, but it's more than that, though. I mean, every computer on the planet would have to be a quantum computer at that point.
Sure. Well, yeah, and that's why we're
so
trying to make advances with
AI
quantum
will-
computers.
AI will very quickly stop improving, and then it'll just fall off.
I see. Well, I don't think it'll fall off. I think it'll hit a limit of like, this is what we can do. And then, yeah, you're right. The power requirements just become insane.
Well, because it doesn't improve itself, then people will just get bored with it. And
Oh,
then
bored
it'll
with it.
fall off.
Sure. I got you. I think it's still a useful calculator. I use it all the time.
It's- It's the same story with all human endeavor.
But is
Unless you're gaining something from it, people stop using it.
Yeah, maybe.
Is
What's
that
up,
the same-
Mikasa?
That's the same with the calculator. There's not much improvements, but we still use it.
Yeah, we still use it. I still use this thing all the time, man.
So it's here to stay, AI.
I think it's here to stay. I don't think people will get bored of the novelty of it. Like VC people will stop dumping money into it. Correct. Like you don't
Yeah.
see VCs dumping money into calculators right now because we're good. But every student in college uses one of these, and I think the same thing is going to happen in the future. Like every student is going to be using AI to make their workload lighter so that they can focus on the more high level topics.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, we're going back to the original tool analogy.
Yes.
If AI is a hammer made of sponge, then
Yeah.
then a calculator is a hammer made of titanium.
Okay. We'll see how it plays out. One sec. Jamarcus has a question because he's got a research question. Jamarcus says, for the research question, I have like probably a week. I have the first meeting with my instructor in 15 minutes. I don't have any ideas to run to hire, which is why I need help. Okay, you want like a research topic in physics? Is that what you want, Jamarcus? Jamarcus is an 8th grade student who recently wrote a paper on quantum mechanics. It was cool. It was like an overview. Yeah, I know. He's a really smart kid. But he's very interested in like physics and science and stuff, and I support this. I love kids that are just like, yeah, science rocks.
Do we have this paper?
Yeah, we can find it. Yeah, it's Jamarcus, you want to link it in the chat so I can send it to Mikasa, he can see it. I forget where it was. Probably physics, but anything works. I still want it to be interesting though. I'm gonna say AI. Because I feel like that's the cool stuff right now. But
Now, take it to the real dimensions. Do mind-machine interface.
mind machine or neural networks, right? That's the other thing, right?
No, none of that. None of that child's toy shit. Proper MMIs.
Child shit stuff. One sec. I'm gonna find his paper.
Elon's a genius. No, he's a fucking child.
He is a child. Did you see that picture of him jumping up on the stage with Trump?
Oh well, that doesn't make him a child. That just makes him happy. Which I wish, quite frankly, I wish we were all that happy.
I wish we were all that happy. Wait, was it fall and winter? It must have been. Is August considered the spring?
Summer.
Or summer? It's the summer. One sec. We have it. Oh, dude, they got Harambe on this issue, dude. What's going on here?
How
and
did
pa-
that come back?
Dick's out for Harambe, dude. Where's page 200?
Like,
Dude, my friend got that tattooed on his leg, dude. Just like, bro.
no way.
Yes, dude. I'll get a picture of it. It's too funny. Anyways, yeah, this was here. This is the name reveal on the stream. Yeah, my bad. Okay, sorry. There you go. I covered your name. But yeah, this is If you go to page 200, he wrote this. This was his summer project. He wrote a big research paper on quantum mechanics. It's like an overview paper, is what it is. I don't think he's necessarily discovering anything new, but it's a nice. We call these review papers because they take what is currently being done in the field with other experiments and kind of summarizes the progress so far. And so, you know,
This was all him.
this is all him. Yeah, he wrote all this. Yeah. Or I think you did, Jamarcus. Did you write all this? You tell us. He has a lot of work cited. This is cool, you know.
I don't know how to say.
Yeah, and he's in he's in 8th grade. He wrote this in 8th grade. So, but anyways, Jamarcus, yeah, Jamarcus has you have to go meet with a. So, I don't know where he does this. He must be in like some area where they have extracurriculars, and not everyone has access to this. Like a mentor to like teach you in physics. That's pretty dope. But you need like a physics topic, something in physics. If you want to get into fusion, man, fusion was pretty hot stuff in the last year, and that's what my PhD is based on. So I could help you there. I don't know if I have time to be your official mentor, but I could at least like point you in the right direction for things. So yeah, Jamarcus, this is why I got excited with physics. This is why I wanted to do physics, was I wanted to figure out nuclear fusion because I feel like it has to happen. If it doesn't happen, we're all screwed because we're running out of ways to burn dead dinosaurs. So hot stuff. Yeah, it is hot stuff. Yeah. Also known as Senor Seth.
Fuck it,
so.
why not just work on 0-point modules while you're at it?
Yeah, okay. 0 point energy. Is that the next thing? Yeah. I mean, you could do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you also wanted to do, it's a little too like high level stuff, but yeah, Sensations may be talking about like perpetual mobile machines, like infinite energy, and then alternative propulsion, which is basically the UFO stuff, which is really cool.
I thought 0-point modules were supposed to extract energy from another space-time.
They say like from the ether or something. It's like extracting energy just from the universe, just out of somewhere.
But I thought you couldn't extract it from your own universe because of the inherent problems with exotic particles.
Probably.
So it had to be from someone else's universe.
So, yeah, if you want to, okay, I don't think I can do that. I can't really do review papers in this like I did before. It has to be almost like a science fair project, that type of question. I mean, if you want to do, so this is he's my best friend. I was his best man at his wedding, and he was on our stream here earlier this year. He's one of the first AMA podcast guests we have, but he's a quantum gravity researcher, and here he's talking about warp drives and gravity control. So like his project, his job is trying to figure out how like UFOs like work. It's super dope. Yeah. So he discovers emerging concepts in gravity control and warp drive physics at this conference. Yeah. So I don't know. How would I do experiments for something like this? You know what's the funny thing? The experiments he's done for this are actually very simple. Let me try to think. David Chester. Oh, man, I want to know how I could find his... what experiment was he doing, man? It's like tabletop physics. Experimentation is part of the requirements. Yeah, I wish... He did something very cool where you can do little experiments like just on your tabletop, like just like hooking up batteries to like coils. Here we go. Like stuff like this. Yeah. These are pretty cool. So they're basically like trying to make like flying discs and stuff like UFOs, and they're not very complicated. A lot of times it's just like spinning a piece of metal. And yeah, you can draw their conclusions and data and stuff. Yeah, there's cool stuff here. Yeah, well, maybe talk about this, Jamarcus. Yeah, graphs, I know. Yeah, well, you could graph, like, I don't know, the amount of speed put on the disc and the amount of lift that's happening or something. If you just want an idea, maybe ask them, I want to look into alternative propulsion systems. I think this would be cool. It's a hot new topic, and there are some pretty simple experiments you can do with it. I'll have to find out. He sent it to me at some point, but... There's like a really ghetto video of him just like hooking up batteries to coils and like things are floating. And you're just like, whoa, it's cool. That mustache is absolutely legendary. Yeah, it is. We were talking about the unlikelihood of 0-point anti-grav earlier. Oh, were you? Okay. I mean, my friend seems to think it's a possibility. Otherwise, I don't know if he'd be working in that field. But anyways, yeah, that would be my advice, Jamarcus. So Jamarcus, if you have to have like experimentation and stuff, you want to do something that's kind of like tabletop, which tabletop physics means physics that you can do on a table and doesn't require you to go into like a big fancy lab. And yeah, something like that would work. Also, you can get data and experimentation if you do what's called computational physics. So going back to what we were talking about earlier with like coding and like MATLAB and stuff, is that you can do virtual experiments by setting up simulations with code and then just changing the parameters and like hitting run. And then the code will do stuff and it'll show you like a simulation of what would have happened. And then you can analyze the data that way. You cannot code. You cannot code yet. It's okay. Oh, A says, can we run with my question? I have to eat dinner real soon. Yeah, all right, here, I hope that helps you, Jamarcus. Let me help out with Ace's question real quick. And
I'm gonna go soon. Do you have the working out for our question?
Yes. Did it not send? Oh, it didn't fucking send? Oh my god.
Find on.
No. You're right. It didn't send for some reason. 1 second. Let me pull it up. Mikasa. There you go. Okay, gotta go. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, cool. Talk about warp drives.
I'm back.
What's up? What's up, Ethan? Here, let me help Ace because he has to go to dinner real quick, and then I'll do yours. Cool.
Sure.
Sorry, Jamarcus had. We're going through a lot of time restraints because Jamarcus has like a meeting with an advisor in 10 minutes, and so yeah, we're doing it all. Okay, but don't worry, I will get through everyone. All right, do you see it, Mikasa? Do you see the work we did? Is it there?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool. Awesome. Great job, Mikasa. Nice. Cheers. Always come by. We're always here to help you, dude.
Yes, appreciate that, bye.
You're welcome, dude. Okay. All right. It's actual education. What's up, Zach? We were talking about warp drives and 0-point energy. And actually, we were doing Diffie-Q earlier. Yeah, we did a whole Diffie-Q question for one of our friends in the UK who's in I guess a biomedical engineering class or something. Can you do mine? Everyone's like, can you do mine next? Can you do mine next? Okay, I have to do Ace because he has to go to dinner. Okay, here we go. Sorry. All right, here we go. Okay, a rock is thrown with an initial velocity. Yeah, let's go. It was fun. Of 30 meters per second, initial horizontal velocity of that. What will these velocity components be? Oh, yeah, thank you. Sorry. Okay. What will these velocity components be 1 second after the rock reaches the top of its path? Okay. So top of the path. Well, I like to draw pictures here. Let's draw some pictures. Picture this. Oh, you know what? They're doing some fun stuff here. Y'all should recognize some shit here. This is actually pretty cool how this works. Your teacher was nice to you, okay? I'm gonna tell you why they're nice. So this here was 30 meters per second, and then this was 40 meters per second. They're giving you the components first off, right off the bat. You should know right away that this right here, this amount right here, is going to be 50 meters per second. Okay? Reason for this is what's called a 3-4-5 triangle, which is nice. I don't know if we need it right away, but it works. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So when it reaches the top of its path, so that's when it does, well, here. It's when it does this. It comes all the way to the top. So when it reaches the top here, the special condition here is that the velocity in the y direction, so like this velocity has to be equal to 0. Exactly. Good job, Ace. Yeah, so all you gotta do is figure out what time it takes for the velocity y to equal 0, and then you go 1 second after that to figure out what all the new velocity components are. So 0 is equal to 30 minus, I'm gonna use 10 for g just because I'm lazy right now and I want to blow through some questions real quick. So this is just gonna be that, like, cool, t equals 3 is the top. Okay. So Vx, that does not change because there's no acceleration. So that's always going to be 40 meters per second. And then 1 second after that, that's going to be after 4 seconds. So I would say Vfy is equal to 30 minus 10 times 4. So that's going to be approximately negative 10 meters per second. That's what this one is. Okay. Assuming the launch and the landing heights are the same, how long will it be in the air? So that's actually kind of cool. So there are a couple tricks. I'm going to show you the fast trick for this. So if something you know that whole phrase, what goes up must come down? So if something starts at the ground and ends up back at the ground, the speed that it goes up is the same speed that it comes down at. So this is actually pretty cool. So I can use my equation here. Vf is equal to Vi plus At. And I can set my final velocity equal to... I just set both equal to 0. No. Well, okay. There's two ways to do this. So first of all, if you know it takes 3 seconds for it to get to the top, is it going to take another 3 seconds to get to the bottom? So that's just going to be 6 seconds. That's easy. You could also write it this way. If we hadn't figured out how long it takes to get to the top, I can just set my final velocity to negative 30 in the y direction and know that that's 30 plus a times t. Well, we'll just say like minus 10t. And then here you would see the same thing, right? You would get that t is equal to 6. That's another quick way to do that. Assuming the launch and landing heights are the same, how far does the rock land? This is also easy, right? Can't you just set dy equal to 0? Yes, but then you're doing 0 is equal to, what is it? It's 30t minus 9.8 t squared. Which is minus 5t squared. It's 1/2. Yes, you could do this. You could solve for t here as well. That works too. It's just this is even simpler. Even simpler is just knowing if it takes 3 seconds to get to the top, it's 3 seconds to get to the bottom. Yes. They both work. This is what I like about physics. A bunch of ways to solve things. Okay, assuming the launch and landing heights are the same, how far? Okay, cool. You just look at the velocity it's going in that direction, multiply it by 6, and that gets you 240 meters. I didn't know how to do A, so I did B first, then A. That works too. Yeah, the key thing here is like after the rock reaches the top of the path, you just had to figure out the amount of time it took to get to the top, which you're always going to use this formula. This is like the key formula to figure out how long it takes something to get to the top. And then you just set this equal to 0. And then you can just solve. Cool. All right, good. Nice. Great question. Yeah, welcome. All right, cool. All right, who needs to go next before they have to leave really quick? Someone said they have to leave. Equity? Did you say Equity you had to go real quick? Who was it? Yeah. Oh, this is very easy. You should... Oh, well, Equity. Equity's not even taking math classes this year, right? The key formula is for you. What's up, Pen? Pen, we were doing Diffie-Q earlier. Look at this. We're doing some biomedical engineering Diffie-Q. It was pretty cool. I had a fun time with this. I got all like colorful and stuff. And then yeah, something with this. It's actually a fun problem. Noise! Yeah, where is Noise? Where's our lad Noise? Where's Gadge? Where's Gadge? There we go. Equity's asking about this. This was easy. We did this earlier. One sec. I'm just gonna find where I did it. Who did I help out? This is it. Look at this. There we go. I love when I can like just go back to like what I've already done. There you go, Equity. I was doing the Lawrence series in my office and I fell asleep. Oh no. Is the Lawrence series, is that when... So the Maclaurin is when it's centered at 0, right? What's the Lawrence series? Or is that is Laurent series? What'd you say? What'd you say, Sensation?
Yves Saint Laurent.
Laurent series?
Yves Saint Laurent is like a jewelry manufacturer.
Oh, you are right. Yves Saint Laurent. Yeah, I think it's like Wives Saint Laurent. Oh my God. The Laurent series allows for reciprocal entries of power series. Wow. Did you capitalize LA because you know I'm from Los Angeles? Okay. Let's see. Where's Equity? Where Equity I think was next, but otherwise I'll go to Ethan because Ethan had a question. I know you're next. Yeah, I know. Okay. Wait, 1 second. Okay. Do you know how to do this, Equity? This should be easy. This will take 2 seconds for you to do this. How do you do this, Equity? 2 seconds. And then yes, we're doing yours, Ethan. I got you, bro. And then I got Lost in Saga. And who else? Oh, and Janaya. Nice. You haven't learned logs yet? Okay. Well, here's the rule. Oh, so this is ln. ln is a special type of log. This is called, like, log base E. Okay. Which they're all the same. I mean, there's some slight differences. It would take me a little bit more time to explain to you like how logarithms actually work. Here's the main rule. If you have the log of something times something, like inside each other, then it's log A plus log B. If it's log of A times B, it's log A plus log B. And if you have log of A minus log of B, it's log of A divided by B. Okay? So, which rule does this one follow? Next time, yeah, when you don't have to go so quickly, I can explain to you how logarithms actually work. They're really cool. They're kind of the inverse to exponentials. So exponents, we know, right, is like multiplying something by itself a bunch of times. Logarithms kind of do the inverse thing. It's the second rule. Cool. Yeah, so what's the answer? You should be able to just say what the answer is. Log, it's, well, not 3. It's the log of 3. They want you to rewrite it in this form. Log of something. Log of 3. They converge on a donut? Oh, 1 over z minus c. Oh, you guys are going crazy, dude. What? Yeah. Yeah, so this would be the log of 3. That's what it would be. Okay. Cool. Nice. Good job. Yeah, come back tomorrow. Let me actually teach you how logarithms actually work. I learned logs in 5 seconds. You can learn the rules in like 5 seconds, but how to actually use them, there are some really cool things for how to use logarithms to solve. We use logarithms a lot of times when I have questions where it's like, for instance, like 5 to the x is equal to like 125 to the 6th, and you can solve for x here pretty quick. You can use logarithms to do these. It's whenever you're trying to pull variables out of the exponent, you use logs. Yeah.
So logarithms are base 10 then?
They're standard as base 10. Their standard is base 10, right? If I write just log, we assume that's base 10, but they don't have to be base 10. They can be whatever. Ln is log base e. And then, yeah, the bases become a whole other thing, too. Okay.
The special number e.
The special number e. Yeah, the special e. The e that is in Zach's name. Arguably, the standard is ln of x. Yeah, I think so, but, like, I see it taught all the time as like they teach it as just log. They just write log. Yeah. Objection. Log means ln in Mathematica. Really? They use it. That's the standard. I believe in physics we use base 10. Oh, fascinating. Okay, cool. All right, here, Ethan. Let's help your question up. Because then I got to run through some. We got 2 more students, Janaya as well, and Lost in Saga. Okay, and I got to go in 40 minutes because I got to go teach someone else chemistry. Okay. All right, let's do yours, Ethan. What's up?
So yes,
we go.
Do you want to hear a little update on my subject so far?
Quick update. Give me like a 1-minute update. Quick update. I like to hear about your lives and stuff, but also I have to help people.
Alright, so in math right now, for the test, the teacher let us do corrections. I got extra credit, and my grade got boosted up all the way from a 70 to a 90.
Nice, dude. Yeah, teachers will often let you
So
do corrections because like they fucked up on making the test too hard.
Yeah, but hey, I'm grateful for these stuff. So
Nice.
yes, my grade for math is still an A. It dropped from an A plus to an A. But I'll
Okay, that's
still recover
okay.
that.
You still got an A. Yeah, you still got time to recover.
But and for next one, you remember I still take environmental science from last academic year.
Yes.
I just took my first test today, and I got an 88 on that.
88. Nice. Good job, dude.
And just like the math teacher did, I do corrections, and I get a little bit more extra points.
Yeah, you'll
Not
get an A,
all the way
dude.
to 100.
It's okay.
But it will still be. I'm okay with it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm a fan of like teachers offering corrections because, you know, teachers and students both get it wrong. Teachers will write tests that they think that they taught the stuff for, and then they'll realize they didn't because no one will do well on the test. And it's just like, that's when you need to offer, you know, some recompense, I guess, for it.
But hey, yes, I'm grateful to get these opportunities. I'll still try my best to
Good.
go high.
Okay, nice. All right, here, let's try.
do
Let's say it says make y the subject of the formula in this. Okay, so that means they want you to isolate for y, right?
Yes.
So they want to get like y equals ... something. Okay. How do we get y by itself here?
I don't know if my brain's fully.
Oh wow, Dawn's in the house. What's up, Dawn?
It generally is like.
We got so many people coming in today. It's a fucking math party today. I love you, Dawn. What's up, dude? I need to give shout outs to everyone, dude. Anyways, Dawn does raids. I feel like this is the name of some like explicit website Dawn needs to run. Shout out to Dawn. We like Dawn. All right. Okay. So what do I do? So the y here is trapped underneath like a square root, right? How do we get it out of the square root?
Yeah. Square both sides.
Good. Yeah. Let's just square both sides. I like that. Yeah. Cool.
But does the 3 actually get squared as well?
The 3 gets squared as well. Yeah, that's the tricky thing. So when I square this side, I have to square the whole side here. So
See,
be careful. Don't make the mistake.
See? Okay, look, there's a couple of mistakes. There is a mistake that I keep on doing. It's like, when
What's
do I
up?
add the brackets? When I add a multiplier or a squaring.
If you're doing everything to like one side, I like to put the brackets because then I know it's to everything. So for instance, if you had something like this, let's say we had the square root of y plus b, I don't know, was equal to c, and for whatever reason I wanted to square both sides, I would have to do this. Okay? Because this is not just the square root of y squared plus b squared. That's wrong. No. It's actually, you have to factor it out. It becomes like the square root of y plus b times the square root of y plus b. Yeah. Adding parentheses never hurts. Yeah, I agree. I feel like you should always add parentheses, especially when you start doing, you know, let's say, for instance, f of x is equal to x squared plus 2. And let's say someone says, what is f of a plus c, right? I like to always write, you know that you replace this, right? Whatever's here gets replaced here. I always like to put parentheses around it. And I'm like, okay, the whole thing in parentheses gets squared plus 2.
That's how f of x works, the function of an x.
Yeah, f of x just means that like whatever I put in for here, anywhere it shows up here, it has to go there as well. So if I say
So
f of a
basically,
plus c, you're substituting, yeah. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with the substituting, and you have to put the parentheses because this is much different than a squared plus c squared. It's not the same thing.
Oh yeah, true. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah. So let's keep going on. Right. So yeah, if I square both sides, you're right. This is squaring the 3 and squaring the b. So that's ym over t is equal to 9b squared. Except no substitute. Yeah. Okay, what do we do next? Now this is cake, dog. You got this. This is cake. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Lemon
I mean,
squeezy.
it should be easy. Yeah. Okay, and all you gotta do is multiply the t on both sides, right? Since the
Yeah, good.
The opposite of multiplication. Sorry, the opposite of division is multiplication.
Good. Yes. Get rid of that. Cool. Done. So then I get ym is equal to 9b squared times t. Yeah.
All
What's
right,
left?
And
Last
then after that, it's still make y the subject of the formula, right?
Yeah. This is it.
Okay, so just opposite of multiplication is division. Divide m on both sides, and you just get the
Yep.
answer.
There you go. Nice. Good. Yeah, so you get y is equal to 9b squared over t over m. And you're done. Nice. Good job, Ethan.
The next is like that. Okay, can we do the other one? Or...
Yeah, let me do it real quick. What was
Dude,
this?
this one is a little more confusing.
Okay, this one's confusing. All right, here. Real quick. Okay. All right. P over S is equal to Q over S plus R. Express S in terms of things. Okay. Anytime you see the variable you're looking for, which in this case is this S, if it's on the bottom, like if it's on the bottom of all these fractions, just multiply both sides by S. Just multiply by what the variable is. I'll show you. Watch.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to multiply this by S. I'm going to multiply this by S. Notice how I also use the
So you mean the
parentheses.
So yes, the parentheses go with the entire thing.
Yeah, because you have to multiply the whole side. If it's the whole thing, you got to put you got to package it. You got to put some parentheses around it and then hit it with the whole thing.
So basically, even if there are like 10 terms and you're just
Yeah.
trying to make something the subject of the formula,
Yes.
you're supposed
Yeah.
to put parentheses on the entire 10
Yes.
things or something.
Yes. Yes. Parentheses around
That
everything.
just makes it worse. That makes it even worse.
Okay. Well, it's easy because look at this. All right. So what happens when I do S times P divided by S?
Well, of course, the S will get canceled.
Good.
Both of them.
That gets canceled. Right. All right. Cool. We're left with P. What happens here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, is it like Q over S plus RS?
So the S needs to multiply by both things. This is why the parentheses are important. You got to distribute. Distribute.
And when do you distribute? All
Whenever-
the time?
Yeah, whenever it's outside the parentheses. So this is Q over
You
S
have
times S plus R times S. You get that?
Our I
Huh?
get it. Why
Okay.
isn't the S at the bottom though like affected by the S outside?
Oh, it is. Because watch, these are going to cancel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
No, yeah, I was, yeah, okay. So P is equal to Q plus RS, right? And we need, sorry, we just need S, okay. So now you know, right? Just subtract the Q. And then divide by R.
That's
Good.
it?
That's it. Yes, that's your final answer. Yeah?
Okay. Well,
Nice. Good job.
here's the thing.
What's up?
Do you want to know something?
I want to know something. What's up?
The thing is, there is 8 other questions to this,
Okay.
and I
Well,
and I
hopefully,
do not
hopefully
want
you,
to take-
well, hopefully you can see from like the strategy of how we did these that you can solve the other 8.
Could you send me the screenshots of them so that I can start? I need to
Yeah.
write this on like a Bristol board or a shop paper
Yeah,
because
one
I'm gonna be
sec.
presenting this,
Yeah.
and
got
I
you.
do not want to screw up.
Ethan, there you go. There's that, and then did we do this one? Oh, this one as well. One sec.
Yeah, we did the 5th one.
Whatever. Just label things. Okay, cool, nice. You get a coin. Good job.
Hey, no, do you really
Ethan.
think I'll ever be successful in life?
You will 100% be successful in life. Just keep showing up to
Nah.
the streams. Keep
Okay,
showing
now
up to
then
the
I'll see
streams,
the
buddy. We'll get you some success.
All right. Well, one thing to note, I'm still continuing on those 320 questions. I made it to question 96, I believe.
Yeah.
And I had to use AI for like most of them. They're honestly starting to get to my head now.
What do you mean you had to use
think I need
AI?
proper sleep.
What do you mean you had to use
Like-
AI to do the
like-
questions?
Like apps like ChatGPT, Symbalam, Wolfram Alpha, those
Oh,
kinds
okay.
of apps. I'm just really not going to get the correct answer anytime soon.
Well, here's what you should
I
do.
think-
You should try to do the question yourself, you know, see what you got, and then you can use AI to check to see if you're right, and then you can use that to see where you may have gone wrong. I think that's okay. Just don't start relying on these applications to just give you the right answer and then just write them down.
Because
You-
I can't even do it on tests or worse than
Yeah,
anything.
because you can't do that on a test. Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Also, I think I'm going to be getting like a quiz tomorrow in math, and I have zero preparation.
Okay. Well, ask the teacher what the subject's on, and then you can do it. Then we can help
Well,
you
we
with
can
it.
do it within this time period. You got 30 minutes left.
Yeah, I got 30
I
minutes
think
left.
it's-
So we can do it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. Dr. Gold, can you do my math
The math
question?
quiz is
I gotta
tomorrow.
go soon. Yes. Yes, 1K. You asked me an English question, which yeah, I kind of skipped over because I don't really want to do English. Ask me math
I
or
read
science.
it and I went, no, please.
Yeah,
no.
right. Sensation's our English person, and even he was just like, no. Yeah, we don't. I don't know how to help you with that. What's up?
I have to leave.
Okay, well, good to see you, Ethan, dude. Yeah, you can always post questions. We can help you out. You need the math one for tomorrow.
Later,
Okay,
then.
cool. Later, dude. All right, let me see. Is Lost in Saga here? No, Jania's here. Let me help Jania. Jania's been waiting for a bit. Okay, here we go.
It is quickly 1K. Right, if you want help with language, fine. If you want help with florid poetry, just please leave me out of it.
Yeah, leave me out of it, dude. Okay, what's up, Jania? Here, and then yes, I'll do yours 1K. I got you. Yeah,
How do
math
you
is
use the
not.
word effulgent? I don't know.
Someone went into the directional derivative. Oh, that's gonna be the dot product, I think. I think that's what that is. The dot product. Well, we'll get to that. What's up, Jania? Okay,
Effulgent.
fulgent. We have.
Effulgent.
What's fulgent? What's fulgent? What is that? What is that sensation, dog? What?
Is this really not working?
No, I can hear you, dude. Your accent is just kind of thick sometimes.
Effulgent.
I don't know what that word means.
Neither do I, but it's always in poetry.
Oh, effulgent. Oh, glowing. Oh, I should know that word. Jeff, how
Is
the
it-
fuck do you know that word, Jeff? What? How does he know the word effulgent?
He's probably a Buffy fan.
He's a Buffy fan? Uh-oh, getting called out, dude.
That's dope.
Hey, I like Buffy.
I like Buffy. Oh, Doki Doki
I like
Literature
sci-fi
Club.
fantasies.
He says he knows it from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Doki doki.
Yeah. Okay, Janai. A student drives 4.8 kilometers to school and averages a speed of that. Okay, right off the bat, Janaya. Yeah, good. I like that you did this. You changed kilometers to meters. Yeah, because everything's in meters here. On the return trip home, the student travels with an average speed of this over the same distance. What is the average speed in meters per second of the student for the two-way trip? What is the average velocity? Oh, this is a tricky one. Oh, I know these. These are scary. Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro. Okay, cool. So we need to come up with some terms for things, right? So we know that average velocity is going to be equal to displacement over time. Average velocity is a trick question. It is. Because, look here. So it says on the return trip home, right? So if the person starts somewhere, goes somewhere, and then comes back, what's their displacement, Janaya? Let's just say total.
912.
It's definitely not 900. It's 0! Yeah, so the average velocity is 0. Yeah, that's kind of a trick question. That's kind of mean of them. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, the one that you probably need is the average speed. Which is equal to the total distance divided by the total time. Okay? Yes, Jeff.
Quick,
Supposing.
triangle.
The DTS triangle, the distance time.
There's loads of those triangles. What's the one I always see?
What?
Current, voltage, and
yes, this where it's like VIR or something. Yeah, this is like the Illuminati symbol or something. Yeah. Okay, this one's a little tricky. Well, the total distance should be easy. So, what is the total distance if it's a 4.8 kilometer trip to school? How far do they have to go there and back? Yeah, this is going to end up being 4,800 times 2, right? That's the total distance because he goes 4,800 meters to school, 4,800 meters back. So that's going to be equal to 9,600. Okay, but the tricky part here is figuring out what the total time is. Note that the average speed is not the average of the speeds. It's not. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, I think it is in this case because they're going the same distance, right? I think it is going to be I think as long as, well, we'll check, but I think because the distance is the same, I think the average speed will be the average of the speeds. It's not necessarily all the time like that, yeah, but okay. So here we can figure out, and yeah, this is what Sensation was talking about with the triangle, right? So distance equals speed times time. So time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay. So that's going to be 4,800 divided by, and here's what we can do. We're going to say time 1, so that's the time going out there. So that's 4,800 divided by 22.6. And then we can say time 2, which is coming back, and that's going to be 4,800 divided by 16.8. Okay. So these are going to give me 2 different times. Which, right, in order to do these, it's the harmonic average. Oh, is this like the rate thing? Or is this like adding resistors in parallel? Is that called a harmonic average? Yes. Oh, that's cool. I learned something today. Love that. Thanks, Jeff. Anyways, so here we can pull up our calculator and get some numbers here. So we got 4,800 divided by 22.6. That's gonna get me, ew, I don't like that word. 212.39 seconds. And then let's do the same thing, but here let's divide this by 16.8. And that's gonna be equal to 285.71 seconds. Okay, cool. So now the total time is just adding these up, right? Total time is just going to be this plus this, and that's going to be 498.1 seconds. Okay, so now we can put that over here. 498.1 divided by 498.1. Let's see what we get for average speed. This is seconds. Over here. So 9,600 divided by that. And we get 19.27 meters per second. Okay, cool. Nice. I like that. Is that the same as the average, though? I don't think it is, actually. Yeah, I think Jeff is right here, actually. Because if I do 16.8 plus 22.6, and then I divide that by 2, I get 19.7. Oh, so it's actually different. Oh, but okay, so but Jeff, you're saying if I do 1 over 16.8 plus 1 over 22.6, and then I raise that to the -1. Whoa, that didn't work, actually. Ooh, uh-oh. 1 over the average of 1 over x. Oh, I need to divide by 2. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Sorry, I have to divide this by 2. And then raise that to the -1. Oh, it does! Wow, that's cool. Oh, you got the answer from someone else? Okay, good, Crit. Cool. Says, I was doing something else in one word, but I got the answer from someone else. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Yeah, well, as long as you got it. Yeah. Oh, Sensation, what happened to your camera? Your camera died. Okay, Janiyah. So yeah, so this is going to be the correct answer. Oh, I see you. You're back. You're back. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Does that make sense? And here, I'll give you the...
Here's some life advice for the kiddies. Don't cheap out on the electronic equipment.
Yeah, don't do that, Janiyah. Don't do it. Okay, what does... That was a lot. It was a lot. Okay. Well, here. Well, okay, so we understood... Well, I want you to understand it.
Zach with the baby voice. Yes, Zach got the baby voice.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me.
Yeah, Mr. Me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. No, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Average speed. Janiyah, right, is total distance divided by total time. And the total distance is the 4,800 there and the 4,800 back. So that's a total of 9,600.
And then you need to figure out the total time it takes, Janiyah, okay? So you need to figure out the amount of time it took, like, going there. I'm calling that time 1. And then the amount of time it takes coming back. And so going there, it's that 4,800 meters divided by the speed, right? So time is distance divided by speed. And so for going there, you're going at 22.6. That gets you this time 212. Coming back, you're going at 16.8. So that gets you 285. So then I added those two together to get a total time that you travel going there and back. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And then we just divide that. Yes. Like this. Do you see that, Janiyah? Yeah. A little tricky. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. Let me know if anything, like, is confusing, doesn't make sense. We'll go through it. If you got other questions, you can submit them. I'm going to do one case question real quick.
Well done.
Well, good job.
Well done.
Nice.
And if I pull head out of thine ass, I'll also help at some point.
You have one more? Okay, post it, dude. Here, let me help out 1K with this question. All right, 1K. Oh, we already have it. Okay, here we go. Oh, ew. Oh, these are always tricky. Distance. Oh, man. Distance from... Go away, Olaf. Distance of a point to a line? Oh, no. I feel like there's a formula for this one. I'm supposed to know. It's even worse on a sphere. Yeah, don't get me started. Okay. Do you have is there a distance? Well, but the distance formula means I need to know what this point is. I need to know the point here that's on this line, which is perpendicular to this line. There's a way to do this with dot products, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but yeah, he's in high school though. I don't think we're going to use parameterization and derivatives.
You don't have to work out the top one.
I have no idea. It's a trick question.
Trick question.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Here's how I would approach it. If you want to see how I would approach it, I would take this and I'm gonna put this in slope-intercept form. So I'm gonna say that 4y is equal to 7x minus 28. I'm gonna divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, and I'm gonna get that y is equal to 7/4 x minus 7. Okay, that's the equation of this green line right here. Okay. Now what I need is I need the equation of this line to figure out where they intersect, such that I know what this point is, and then I can use the distance formula. So here's a point, right? And I know that the slope has to be perpendicular to the green one. Right, exactly, Jeff. So it has to be the negative reciprocal of this. So it has to be negative 4/7. Okay? So now I can write out, right? Y is equal to negative 4/7 x plus b. Here we can call this like here, C. You want to call it C? Whatever. Oh, y'all use C, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right. We'll do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this in for here. I'm gonna put -3. Okay. I'm gonna solve for it. So that's gonna get me that 5 is equal to 12/7 plus b, which is super ugly. What is that? 35/7. So it's 23/7. Yeah. Okay, fine. Y is equal to negative 4/7x plus 23/7. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to figure out the point where they intersect. I need to figure out this. Oh, it makes sense? Okay, good. So, in order to do that, I'm going to set these two things equal to each other. Okay, these two equations. I'm going to set these y's equal to each other. Oh, here, let's do it this way. Yeah, like this. We set them equal to each other. So, I'm going to say that 7/4 x plus 7 is then equal to this, okay? And we're going to solve for x, which is a bitch. Because everything's in like 7ths and 4ths. Okay.
Wait, 35/7.
34/7? Where is he? 34/7.
35/7. If you times them both by 7.
Yes, yeah, I did that in order for me to like subtract this over. That's all I did there. It's because b is 23/7. Yeah, you're good. I could multiply everything by 7. I think that's eventually what I'm going to do. I don't want to multiply by 28, Jeff, because that's going to hurt. So it's 49/4x minus 49. It will be 28, but I'm going to try to do some math because fourths are easier for me. So this is minus 4x plus 23. Yeah. Because when I move this over, watch this. So this is 49/4x plus 4x, so that's plus 16x over 4. Man, I was hoping it would turn out nice. It doesn't. Is equal to 72. Yeah, okay. So okay. So that's 65x over 4 is equal to 72. So, oh man, dude, this is so gross. So gross. I don't want it. X is equal to 288 over 65. Dude, stop. Why? Wait, no 4, I think? What do you think? No 4. What's up? No, I added this over, added over 4x, and then I multiplied by 4/4. That's what I did. So it's 16x over 4. I'm skipping some steps, because this is ugly. Okay. So x is 288 428 over 60. Oh, did I screw up, Zach? I got 288 over 65. Oh, 4 plus 28. No, stop. What? Mixed fractions, dude. He's doing mixed fractions on me. Stop. Zach with the trolls, dude. Okay, that's the x coordinate here. All right, now we got to go find the y coordinate. Okay, so ew. So y is equal to 7/4 times 288 over 65 minus 7. Ew. Just so ew. I don't know. What is this? Does this simplify anything nice? 288 times 7 divided by 4 divided by 65. Already doesn't look like nice. Minus 7. Yeah, 288 over 4 does, but not the 7 over 65, and I'm not multiplying 7 by 65. Okay, we're going to just do this. 0.754. Okay. All right. Oh, will it do that? Let's see. Oh. Oh, it does actually. Oh, thank you, Zach. Yeah, okay. 49 over 65. Okay, that's actually not bad. Very nice.
Perfect. Nice.
Okay, 49 over 65. That's actually not too bad. Okay, all right. So we want the distance from 5, -3 to 288 over 65. And then to 49 over 65. And then you got to do the stuff, right? You got to do y minus y. So this plus 3 squared plus 288 divided by 65 minus 5. All of this squared. Good. Square root it. And you get your final answer, which is 3.7. Do you think it's a fraction? Oh, let's see if it'll do it. It's not. Okay. So just say 3.8. It's basically 3.8. Answer is 3.8. Is that correct? Yeah, now you get the square stuff. Mathematica has a rationalized function. Yeah, the TI can do fractions for sure, but it won't do like square roots and stuff. I don't think so. Like if I do the square root of 2, let's see. And I like, right? That doesn't do anything. Yeah. I don't think there's anything here. Summation, there's a lot of like weird stuff in here. This will do like, what does that do? Does that do it? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah? Nice. Good job. Yay.
That hurt my eyes.
That hurt me too. That hurt me so much.
Done. Well done.
Only if it's close enough. Yeah. How good is close enough? How good is close enough? Okay, what's up, Janai?
Fractions.
Yeah, like, is it within like a percent? Like, what's close enough? Got a MacGyver way through here.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This was one other. PQ, give or take, 1 over q squared for any q. Man. Let's see real quick. This is coming up. Big image, big image. Oh, I should have just screenshotted it. Okay. Does Sensation have a new mic? Do you have a new mic, Sensation? Is your mic new?
No. I've had this
Zach's
one for
asking.
A couple of years now.
I don't think it's been up at that location. I think the location has changed on it. Yeah.
Keep moving the camera around.
Yeah. I just want to know, yeah. I like my mic. It's pretty good. It looked new. Yeah, it's always been down here, but now it's up here. Yeah, he's got it like eye level.
What a problem that I have. Help screenshots.
There you go, Jada. Yeah. You got 5 minutes. Because I gotta go. Or any of the other boys streaming? Any other lads? Yeah. Again, also, yeah. If you're, yeah, everyone's here. It's a big party. But yeah, big shout out to all our other awesome math streamer friends. If you found us through any of the Twitch channels, I think we're streaming on YouTube as well now. I get TikTok pings all the time. Go follow all those guys. They're awesome. They also stream a bunch of awesome math help, and some of them run courses as well. Like, you know, if you want to just learn differential equations or learn real analysis in your free time, there's that. Oh, Jada's got a question. Okay, cool. Jada, let's do it. Got 5 minutes with you.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh God. Do you want? Is it question 56 or question 57? Which one is it?
Please screenshot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just type here, Jada. You can't type in the help screenshots channel. It's just for screenshots. It's probably the admin. Probably gonna take it out. 56. Okay, cool. Oh wow, this is a Diffie Q question. Or no, sorry, it's a related rates question, which is kind of Diffie Q. It's got derivatives in it. Okay. I've done this one a couple times. I'm trying to think. But this is the inverted cone. Okay. So gravel is being dumped from a conveyor belt at 35 feet cubed such that it forms the shape of a cone whose base diameter and height are always equal. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Draw some pictures. Okay. So we know right off the bat, Jada, right, that the diameter is always equal to... Here, let me make this a different color. Always equal to the height, yeah. Okay. How fast is the height of the pile increasing when the pile is 11 feet high? Okay, so they're saying... I always like to say what... This is called related rates, by the way, Jada, which means we have to look for some... There's some rate of something that's happening, and we're trying to find the rate of something else that's happening. And so in this case, they want to know how fast the height of the pile is increasing. They want to know what dHdt is. So the change in the height over the change in time. And then we say, when h is equal to 11, and then here we also know that the volume, so the amount that the volume is increasing is at 35. And then this is feet per minute cubed, feet cubed per minute. Okay. So whenever we have related rates like this, we need some equation that relates the variable in both our rates. So in this case, the volume and the height. So anytime I have two rates, look at what those variables are. Height and volume, cool. What do I know about height and volume for a cone? Well, I know that the volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 pi r squared times the height. Right? What's up, Saphira? So this is cool. The next step is I need to make sure that all my variables that I'm messing with here are only my rate variables. So I want only things in terms of V's and H's, okay? This is cool. V's great. H is great. Uh-oh. R is not. R is not a variable I have, right, in my rates. However, I do know, right, that the height of this thing is always equal to the diameter of it. That's what they said earlier. So I can say that 2R is equal to the height, or that R is equal to H over 2. So now we can plug that in, all right? So now I have V is equal to 1/3, and then this is pi, and then this is going to be H squared over 4 times H again. Does that make sense, Jada? I just replaced this with this, and then I squared it. Yes, awesome, great. Okay, simplify a little bit. So V is equal to pi over 12, and then this is going... Pi over pi? No. Pi over 12, and this is going to be H cubed. Next step is to take the derivative of both sides with respect to t. So that's going to be that dv dt is equal to pi over 12. And then the derivative of h cubed is going to be 3h squared dh dt. Maybe this is called what do they call this? This is implicit differentiation. Technically, is what this is. The other way I sometimes do this is I'll just say this is dv, and I'll say this is 3h squared dh, and then I'll divide both sides by dt. You can do that too. Do you understand how to go from this step to this step? It's kind of the tricky part sometimes. Yes? Okay, great. Awesome. Okay. Next thing, plug in some numbers, all right? So I want to know when the height is 11. Cool. So this is 11. And dv dt, right? That's the amount the thing is increasing. That's 35. And then we're solving for dht. So I have 35 is equal to 33. Oh, wait, so 11 squared is 121. So what is that? 323 or 363 over 12 pi dh dt. I think that's right. 121 times 3, 363. Cool, over 12. Yeah, good, great, awesome. Okay, so then you just solve. So dh dt is equal to 35 times 12 all over 363 pi. Pull up the calculator. So 35 times 12 divided by 363 divided by pi. And then we get your answer is equal to 0.368 meters per minute. You want me to put the fraction? No, it's already been squared. It hasn't already. Oh, do you think this actually like goes to a fraction? No, not dividing by pi. Here it does. I guess here I could do it to a fraction. This one I could do. Yes, 140 over 121. Yeah, okay. Oh, you just want to see? Yeah, it's 140 to 121, and then there's a pi on the bottom. But this is okay. Is that what they want the answer in? Yeah, feet per minute.
Feet per, yeah.
Yeah, feet per minute. Nice. Okay.
Oh, that's meters per minute.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, let me fix that. Yeah, not meters per minute. Feet per minute. Pounds per cheeseburger freedom bald eagles. Honestly, you explained it better than my teacher, lol. Thank you. Yeah. You're very welcome. If you want to ever like show this to someone else, I did a whole TikTok on related rates. It's one of my more popular ones. Where was it? There we go. So, there you go. Yeah, go check out. Did you find us from TikTok, Jada? How'd you find us? But this is the... There's actually an error in this one at the end. I put the wrong units at the very end. Someone luckily found this. Literally from the exact video. Great. Cool. I love that, dude. Yeah. They found us from TikTok, from this video. Now they're on the stream. Dude, what's with the hippie hair? Yeah, that's when I had hair. I don't have hair anymore. My hair's going away. Okay. Anyways, awesome. Great job, Jada. Here, I'll give you the screenshot of what we just did so that you can have the work for it.
I think my hair's longer than yours in that picture, actually.
Yeah, probably. I have the fun in the back. I got the mullet going on at least. But yeah, Jada. Yeah, welcome to our server and stuff. If you ever have questions, yeah, we stream 3 times a week. So you can always just drop screenshots in here and we'll help you out during them. Cool. You'll definitely be back often. Awesome. Yeah. Go tell your friends. We love that. Okay. And also you get a coin for asking a question. Sweet. All right, cool. All right, I got to run, so let's close out the stream. All right, thanks everyone for coming to office hours today. Had a lot of fun going through all the questions with you guys. Big shout out to all the people who rated me today. Thanks for the super math train. We had Don Does Math, we had Zach, we had Obi. We had so many people coming through today. I love seeing all you guys. Again, all their links above. That's all our math streamer friends. Yes, you're very welcome. Yeah. Good luck with your dissertation and stuff too, Zach. Okay, I gotta run, so let's go raid someone else. Who's on here? Who am I following? Jinxie. No one's streaming right now. Oh, okay. Well, oh, the paleontology guys is. It's okay. You're all good. All right, go say hi to paleontology. He's a cool friend of ours. He studies. It looks like he's studying weasels right now. I think he's doing weasels. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, go say hi to him. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow. Next stream is gonna be an hour later, so that's gonna be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get help with your homework, and we'll see you around. Okay, peace out, guys. Thanks, Sensation.
Bye, everyone.
Peace.
See you later.
Gargantuan, the most